you look at it. This preacher's he's on to something. He's basic. He's a real preacher. Pull up the B-roll.
What is a woman?
What is a woman?
It's your mama.
That's right. That is simple.
You that confused? Let me come and watch it. I tell you, it's your mama. It sure ain't your daddy.
That's right. Go ahead.
President Biden joining in on the conversation. We didn't know what a woman. We didn't know what a woman is. A woman is a mama.
That's right. Tell him about Pastor.
That man is past 80, isn't he? He's past 80, right?
I believe so.
You mean to tell me you past 80 and you don't know your mama and your wife
That's right.
is a woman? They keep trying to shove this trash on Africa.
That's
And
right.
African presidents, one by one, is standing up against it.
That's right.
That's what the black church used to be. These niggas that went woke over here. Yeah, man. Well, that's... You know what, I look at it like this, man. I ain't got nothing against
There's a
these-
lot of tribalism in politics, and because blacks have always been Democrat.
It's like whatever the Democrats say, they go with it. And before too long, you lost your way. You lost all your. Let me do some talking, man. I can end this right now. Like I ain't got nothing against these homos. I don't need. They want to get married. Go by the state. Can't go in the church and do. I gave them that. What? I gave them that. But they ain't happy with that. They want to get married by the church. You know? There's some intro. There's no such thing as an oxymoron. That's like saying a black-white supremacy. They exist, evidently, Democrats. Like, they pushing this gender ideology on people, which is a theory, it's garbage. Just like the Big Bang Theory.
It's like what do you call junk science?
Liberalism? Call it junk science.
Well,
It's just junk science is liberalism.
Like a theory is supposed to be based on science.
It's not even a theory, it's junk science. It's a hogwash.
That was the first part of it all. Let's get into a conversation because shouts out to the boy Corey. I did a video earlier today. And Corey exposed, since we don't know what women are, that there are people who have children or can, some of them. Men are people who can't have children at all out of their body, meaning host a baby. Those are the differences. Let's just keep it. Can we keep it that simple? Is it able to be that simple? I just wanted to be that simple. But I'm gonna have a couple. Let's have.
Hi, can you see me okay?
I can. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am well. How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. All right. So what's the right message for women today?
So first of all, I want to say that I manifested this just now because I was like, he's gonna pick me next. So my message for women is to first of all build your
Are you
confidence.
single?
I'm single. Yes, I'm single.
How are you sitting in the dark?
I'm sorry. Well, I'm not technically. But...
Ooh. Manifest some damn light.
I am the light.
Right.
But
Okay.
anyways, so what I would say to women is to first off, build confidence because confidence is attractive. Secondarily, I would say know what you want because when you know what you want and you're attractive, you can attract the things that you feel like best suit your life and the opportunities that you feel like you want to be able to thrive in. We've been using the word thrive all night. So just build confidence. Everybody is not an ideal societal beauty. Everybody has their own definition of
How old
beauty.
are you again?
I'm 36.
Any children?
No children.
Okay.
So I just feel like, women are powerful manifestors and as are men, but I do feel like we take our womb for granted. And no, I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like because when you know yourself and you appreciate yourself, anything that you appreciate goes up in value. So when you appreciate yourself, then you're able to attract the things that you feel like you deserve.
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm sorry?
That's not true. Anything that you appreciate goes up in value, the market has to appreciate it.
So, but if the market never appreciates it, that doesn't mean the value isn't there.
You could appreciate this.
Mhm.
You ever go to a pawn shop?
Yes.
You ever take something that you value to a pawn shop?
Yes.
And in the pawn shop, it was worth $50.
More than 50, but okay.
But you get the point.
And they resold it for more than
We can have a conversation,
we can.
but don't do that.
But what I need you to do is respect me.
But no, it was worth $50.
More than 50, but okay.
But you get the point.
And they resold it for more than they resold it for what it was actually worth. That's how that works.
Don't do that. That will end very badly. We can have a conversation,
We can.
but don't do that.
But what I need you to do is respect me.
But no, you don't need me to do a thing other than respect my
Me
platform. I'll let
as
you
a
speak.
person.
I'll let you speak.
I'm an
But if you
adult.
want to go there,
I'm an adult.
I'm
As
with
are
the
you.
smoke. I'm with the shit.
Me
If you
too.
want to go there,
Me too.
I'll make your ass famous. Keep it up because I don't need to do this. So we don't have to be there. So why don't we just do this? Back up for a second. And I just said the market. You can appreciate whatever you want to. You can value yourself whatever you want to. Women can call themselves 10s or whatever, but the market still decides. That's for you. That's for me. The market is the same for us all. That's why I use the pawn shop analogy. You can say this is important, but the market says what value it is.
So can I ask you a question just to rephrase what I was saying? Because you cut me off before I finished what I was saying. Just because the pawn shop,
You and I gotta be okay. With
the pawn shop,
You gotta be okay with cutting you off too,
okay.
because I'm running the show. That's
Okay,
just good.
that's good. I'm a guest.
The pawn shop. Go ahead.
Okay, so the pawn shop may give you a certain number for it, but they're going to resell it at what the actual worth is. Typically, they're going to give you what you feel like
To whom?
to whomever is the purchaser.
To the market.
Right, but they're still going to negotiate the
Then why don't
value
you
of
sell it
that.
to the market? Then if that's the case, why don't you sell it to the market for that price so you can get that value?
Okay, you're right. Go ahead.
I know. We went all the way around this world just to say
You're correct. You're correct.
confidence. You said confidence is attractive. Who says that?
Confidence is attractive.
To who?
Yeah, but
Why
who
do you
says-
think so many people like you? You're very confident.
No, I see.
You're very confident.
See, hold on. See, I asked you a question, and it is rude to answer a question with a question. It's disingenuous, and I find that offensive.
Okay. This is interesting.
Now it's really next, kind of getting off the rails, and it doesn't have to be. I said, you said confidence is attractive, and I said, who says that?
I believe that confidence is attractive.
Okay. In relationship, who gets to decide what's attractive?
The person that's in the relationship,
No. The buyer or the seller?
the buyer.
And who's the
Right.
buyer and the seller?
So the buyer has to deem confidence as attractive.
Mr. Samuels, are you attracted to I'm asking
Excuse
questions.
me, man. No.
Are you attracted to
No,
insecure
we're
women?
not
Do you
saying
like
no,
women that are not secure within themselves or confident?
No, that's not what we do. See, what happened was there was a check.
Mhm.
You said the buyer, and I said the buyers have to decide confidence is attractive. Men don't say we want confident women.
Okay.
So that's number one.
Okay.
You ladies can be as confident as you want, but one of the biggest problems with women today is your confidence is on to the point where it's overconfident.
Okay.
And it is the opposite of attractive.
It don't match.
It's actually rather ugly.
It's offensive.
This is where a lot of guys tend to have a problem with women in their masculine energy.
It's a turn off.
Because you're trying to be confident. How do I define men? Confident, intelligent, and assertive. Women, feminine, beautiful, and inspirational. So, being a confident woman, if it works against your interest in getting the outcomes you want, how's it suiting you?
I'm single. But because I enjoy my own company as a confident woman, I'm okay with right now being single. I'm learning to enjoy my own company because I am a confident person. That means that not only do I love myself, but I like myself.
Are human beings designed to be by ourselves or in couples?
I was born in the world by myself.
I said, are human beings designed? I didn't say we were born. I'm very careful with my words.
Okay. Are we designed to live alone? We adjust, we adapt.
Are we designed to be in couples and in groups?
Well, I was married for 12 years.
God damn it,
Again,
man.
the question is, okay, why are you being difficult?
Because all people are designed different.
I'm very clear with what I'm asking. And I've just had two very nice conversations. But I find it interesting.
But you asked me my opinion.
But I didn't ask you your opinion. I just asked you a simple, straightforward question. Are we designed to live in groups or alone? I didn't ask you your opinion.
The beginning of the conversation was my opinion, right?
We're past the beginning of your conversation. We're down to this point. See, this is the sign language part. Folks. This is where we're at. Now, this is why you see what you see. This is why so much of us in the Black community are stuck, because a reasonable conversation should not be this difficult. But you go ahead and say what you feel like you need
But
to
you asked me.
Go ahead and say what you feel like they need.
The question that you
They need to
asked
be confident.
me.
They need to integrate men in their lives. Go ahead.
The question that you asked me was, do I feel like people are designed to be alone?
What?
Love comes in many forms, so I can't speaking on the place I'm in my life right now.
Love, I didn't ask you about love, man. I asked you about human beings.
My name is Donna.
I don't give a fuck what your name is, you dog ass bitch. Fuck wrong with you, man. Bitches get boy. Bitches simple minded, you don't get no more simple minded than that. Did you hear this bitch?
The reason most people go to therapy now is because the phrase trauma has been normalized and it's a trend. Most of y'all ain't been through no trauma, you just can't take self-accountability. Bars.
Why is it that an independent woman seems like she can't be a good mate, wife, or mother? Like, I still want to cook for my, even if I'm busting my ass.
It's counterintuitive, right? Because
What part is?
independent,
Okay.
right? It's the same thing as saying that you want a dependent man. These two go opposite of each other because an independent woman depends on no one, and a dependent man can't be dependent on.
What should we depend on our man for?
Or protection, or vision. It could be spiritual guide. It could be education. A man that wants to.
But you haven't said money
The
yet.
priest, the prophet. That's being
Well,
a provider.
that's
That's provision.
But I'm saying, like, all of these things that I would want.
You haven't said money yet. Bitch, you got some money? Can you go buy a yacht? Can you live on the beach? Can you go to Saks Fifth and just fuck it up? Neiman Marcus, just fuck it up. Bloomingdale's, fuck it up. 20, 30 bands. Fuck it up every day. Not hurting your pockets. 30, 40 bands a day. Who cares? Run it. Never change out. Never wear the same outfit twice. Never wear the same underwear twice. You buy underwear. Once you take it off, you throw it away. You don't wash clothes. If you got something, you don't wash clothes. You don't even dry clean. I mean, what's the point? I wore it already. They seen it. It's a statement piece. That's what niggas is on, bitch. That's what this wrench, this nasty wrench say. Hold on.
I would want for a man. I would love a man pay for my.
But that doesn't mean that you can't have your own money.
But
though.
also, why did you go directly to the independent and the dependent? Do you
Because
not
those
believe
are
that,
the polar opposites.
but
of
you not
society.
believe that two independent people can exist together in a
I
relationship?
don't think they need each other. I think that what is the point of having relationships? The same thing if you get a business partner that you don't need.
It's all right.
If I wanted a boyfriend right now, boom, 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 hello, yeah, let's be together. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Right.
like,
What
that's
is
like that.
What is
But it doesn't work like that. If you have someone waiting on you, if you have someone waiting on you right now to be with you,
out here waiting for you.
I want to be
Waiting? You know what waiting is? Waiting? You think I'm out here waiting for you, bro? I'm waiting for a couple.
I still want, and everybody be like, oh, I want to be together. They want to be together.
Yeah, if I call out and be like, I want to be in a relationship, I can be in a relationship.
Exactly.
This is a prime example of women not understanding how men operate. If she believes she's gonna be able to just magically dial up a number on her phone, reach out to a good quality man, and he's gonna jump at the opportunity to be in a relationship with her, I'm sorry, but she's sadly mistaken. Now she can find a man, but it won't be the man she wants. Because that man, he's going to have options that she will have to compete against. Newsflash. It doesn't work that way. But I guess if you're considering all the DMs you're getting from randoms telling you that they want to marry you and that they'll drink your bathwater, well, okay, I guess you got options then.
All right, so I'm gonna put y'all on one of the tips I use to judge women I come across. I'm not gonna say I'm judgmental, but I'm judgmental. I'm very observant of who I let come into my space. So we're in the internet generation. I'm 21, and a lot of women follow a lot of women on social media. So what you want to do is you want to go to her Instagram and see what type of women she's following, because these are going to be the type of women that she looks up to. If she's following the women that are on Instagram every day, shaking their booty and drinking liquor every weekend or every other day, the women that just scream FNF and basically follow women that say they don't need men and use men for money and other things like that. If she's following women like that on her Instagram, unfollow, like, bro, just stop messing with her. Cut her off completely, because you're gonna set yourself up for failure.
How can we expect men to stop objectifying women when women are constantly posting thirst traps online? They are making millions of OnlyFans. They're dressing provocatively when they go out. Don't grab the mic. Have some respect.
But never grab the mic from the host. Listen, I can already see this is not gonna go well. Let's continue.
You know, they're also being sexualized in media at the forefront too. How can we combat that?
I think girls and women have been doing this because men have been objectifying them, and they're only like retaliating. Like that's why we're doing it, and that's why they're making money off of it. Because men have been objectifying women for so long, and they're coming back, and women are saying, "Yeah, and like I'm gonna do whatever I want."
Well, that wasn't surprising. She managed to dodge accountability and escape better than this guy.
Hey, you see the shoe back there? Where is it? I'm a captain, man. Hey, can you call the police for me? Call the police for me.
During the fight, he
Call the police for me.
as this guy is
Call the
mauling him,
police.
he goes like this.
You the fucking
What do you think I
police.
was
Shut your
doing?
door.
My boyfriend, like
One thing that men have been saying consistently for as long as I can remember is that they love natural women. Men are visual, so they want to know what they're getting themselves into. So a man will cuff a plain Jane because her outer appearance may not be over exaggerated like some women today. A lot of women today, their whole personality revolves around.
Watch this.
From caring for your skin to caring for the Earth's, discover Dove's partnership with Rimba to protect forests.
Just be as women. Sleep with who you want to sleep with. Do it however much you want to.
I have 3 dudes in one night.
I went to a party. I had with 3 different guys in one night. I cheated on my boyfriend with the guy I told him not to worry about.
If he was on vacation with his boys, I am cheating.
I think women should stop sleeping with men, to be honest. When I'm in a relationship, I don't believe in spending my money on my man.
Like many women, I didn't need a man to buy my house, to buy my car, or keep my lights on. We don't need you guys for anything.
I don't want a son because they're the problem.
If you were to put a nurse and a stripper beside each other, and you were to ask me, who's the biggest hoe? I would say the nurse. A nurse is way more likely to fuck you than a fucking stripper will. Hello?
She's 100% right. I can think of a lot of nurses that I went to high school, college with, and they was ran through in high school. And now they're nurses. When it comes to the strippers, you got to pay to play. There was a documentary called Cocaine Cowboys, and in that movie, there was a scene where the guy brought one of his clients to the strip club or one of those type of clubs and said, hey, pick out a girl that you want to sleep with. He picked out one. He asked her how much it's gonna cost. She was like, nah. Let's say he threw out 1,000. Okay, now I'll give you 5. Nope, too low. 10. Nope, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Finally, they settled upon a number. His boy was able to clap them cheeks. What I'm trying to get at is this: strippers have a price. You just don't got the money. If she already exposing herself, busting it open, that Virginia all in your face, bruh, a few dollars will make her go the rest of the way.
Hey, look, man, some men gonna set out and one day they gonna get married, but they never will know that they married a girl that ran through the whole football team because she can't even tell you. She can't tell you her real family. She can't tell you she want to fuck 2 niggas. She can't tell you she want to fuck 2 at the same time. Yeah, she can't. If she can't talk to you like that, you're gonna die without even never knowing who you're married to. Really, man.
That's true.
That's the truth. She gotta be able to tell you anything, dog.
I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff right now. In high school, I coordinated a flip with a girl that I had been fornicating with for years. We probably in the 10th grade, and I've been sleeping with her since I was in the 8th grade. Like, we was locked in like that. My homeboys was like, damn, son, you always cuffing all the freaks. I'm like, man, I ain't cuffing her. She just guaranteed work right there. You get what I'm saying? You're like, man, tell her what's up, man. We want her too. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring it up and see what she say. Brought it up, she was down for it, we went to the crib. I bust her up first, you know I ain't with that sloppy second. Then my other partner hit her, right? Fast forward a couple years, she was dealing with a cat, she got pregnant for him, he's black, they got black children. Fast forward till about 6 months ago, I see her and a white man, obviously they're married, big old rock on her finger, and this white man is stepdaddy to her kids, right? But I question whether or not he knows about her past. Because I just don't see no self-respecting man dating a woman had he known the type of stuff that she was into, right? Like, she got flipped in high school, like a couple of times actually. And he's giving her the ultimate commitment, a ring. Big old rock on her finger, man. That ring looked like it was easily 15K, maybe even 20. You know, I'm not no ring expert, but the gist of the message is this. I wonder if he had those type of conversations with her in the beginning. Does he know who he's really dealing with? A lot of men don't know who they dealing with, man. You know, and how would you know? Most of y'all not gonna ask her if she's ever been flipped before. That's not the type of question most men would ask. The most y'all gonna do is ask her how many men she slept with. You know, what's your body count? But how many of y'all are asking, hey, have you ever been in a threesome? Have you been in a foursome or a fivesome? Yo, you know, this impromptu. I'm editing the video and I forgot to put this in the story. Her mom was a nurse and she is a nurse now.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, I know. We got something special.
How?
We've been together for a whole year and I never even asked you how many bodies you got or even thought about it. That's crazy.
I didn't think it mattered.
I mean, it don't, but like, I gotta wonder.
You promise it's not gonna change anything?
Hell no, I ain't gonna change nothing.
Okay, well, I have 30. I said I have 30, not that I'm thirsty. I said I got 30, not get sturdy.
Like 30.
Yes.
Hell. Like 30 as in the days in a month.
Yes. How does it matter?
You're not even 30 years old, bro. Just say you got 3, please.
But I have 30.
Just say you got 3.
Okay, I have 3.
Lying ass dog, I swear to God, lying ass, trifling, dirty ass dog.
But they never had me like you do. You care about me. But you wanted me, doesn't that make it better?
Hey guys, I'm about to say the most taboo thing, but I have to say it because I know other single moms feel the same way. Full disclaimer, I love my daughter. I'm a better woman today because of my daughter. She eats before I eat. She gives me clothes before I do. She goes to an amazing school. I bust my ass for my daughter. There's nothing in this world I would do like I wouldn't do for my daughter. Okay, boom. I hate being a single mom. I hate being a single mom. And here are the reasons why. 1, I hate that it took me out of my soft, feminine state, and it really shook me up and put me in my masculine state. 2, I can't help to feel guilty that my daughter's not being brought up in a 2-parent household. I go out to restaurants and parks and I see other babies and other kids and they're so happy with their mom and dad. And I feel like my daughter was robbed of that. And I can't help it to question, would I be a better mom to my daughter? Would my daughter be happier if she had a father in her home? Okay. And that has nothing to do with wanting to be back with her dad. It's just a simple matter of, I wish I was raising my daughter with a partner. I wish I wasn't doing it alone. Okay. I also hate that I am depleted most days. I'm crabby, I'm stressed out, I don't have time to myself, I don't have a social life. And it's because I'm a single mom. Children aren't meant to be raised by just mom. Children are meant to be raised in a loving household. And things happen, but it still doesn't mean that my feelings aren't valid. I'm ready to feel